Okay. I think we're getting real close in here. Just a little bit of gap on that side. This side here is going to cut on the next pass. I'm going to not go so deep this next time. Got the edge over here. And the edge over here. And this still looks deeper on this side than over on this side. Ports out around though, but it still feels deeper. It's all just a guess anyway. But I feel like I need to go over further. Keeping the chips out of here. Plug up the port, so I gotta clean these out a little bit here. Okay, I'm gonna move this thing over another 10. So we're 875 right now. Down to 65. I'm going to cut about 30 on this pass. That's 20. There's 30. I'm going to cut into the port too much. Perfect. Okay, so you can see here we just touched the port right down here at the end of my ball. So we just clipped it there. Still got a little bit of a gap right there. We have not touched on this side yet, but it's close. And over on this side over here, close right in here, but still got a big gap over there. Ports out around. So you get to guess about how close you think you are. It's really close right here in this corner, and then it's bigger here. I think I'm going to take that 10 back out I put in. So we'll go back up to 75. There. See where our diameter's at. 625. So as I recall, I want 700. Yep. 700 ID. So we're real close right here. A little bit of a gap right here. Still. So we'll push it in 10. 2090. And go ahead and cut 20 thou out of this. Should be about as much as I can go without cutting in the port anymore. so you won't even cutting right here. And we just cut the inside of the port right down there now. I'm just hitting the top of the short side there. So now I'm going to take that 5 back out. Split difference. We got to go 10 to be the same number. We go 15. And we'll cut the same depth again. I think we're going to come up a little bit. We'll come up 1 notch. What the hell? Can always lower it if we want to. Cutting all the way around there, it looks like. Do a little more. Good with that. So you can see a second line on top of the first line. That's the one we just did. And we're getting some more cleaning right there. And we're just starting to get into the short side there, so I'm going to quit. Okay, so we got the port centered up right over the existing port under it. And we are at about 1/660 or so. So I got about another 40 or so more to go. So I'm going to pull this thing up quite a bit so I'll have something to blend to. Because I'm going to have to start grinding this port out of the taper. So we're going to be going in. So we're going to go almost 1 inch straight in. Should be plenty. Okay, we're at 15. Got about 40 to go. To 45. Should leave about 10 left for the end. Give or take a little bit. See how we're leaving a lip right here? I'll go ahead and hand blend that in with a grinder later. Okay. And our dimension this time. So I go right about in there. What am I seeing? I'm seeing just over 90 or right at 90. Let's get our caliper out and really measure it for real. You can read pretty close with a 6-inch scale there if you know what you can do. You got to get below up. Yeah, see we're at 93.5. I think I was right about 92, so still guess pretty close. So we need to go about 7 more thousandths. So that's, show you where you can put about 52 on the dial here. There's 51.5. Doesn't have to be accurate because it's just the inside of the port. Still getting within 1 though. Notice how the finish is getting better because we're not hogging out 50 thou houses anymore. Okay. Now these calipers are about 2 thou off, I forgot. So we are at Yeah, there's our tooth out error taken out. 702. These measure about too small because the tips are worn. Right now I'm missing my carbide set, so we're good. Alright, so there's the port. Get the chips out of the way right here under here a little bit. There, you can see in there a little better. So you can see how we're going to come in here and blend this with a grinder. So it'll be a real nice even port when you're done. So it'll look like this one down here on the floor. See how you hand grind these things to clean them up really nice. So it gives you a nice good ported exhaust port on this part. Now, unless you go in here and clean up around here, it's not ported. But this side here is real nice and clean and opened up and smooth. Nice even radius in there so it flows real nice. No big ugly bubblegum welds or offsets or crappy ass ports welded in. That's the worst thing about normal exhaust port jobs. They kind of just glue them on there and they look like crap and don't flow worth a squat. Alright, so that's how that's done. Now I got to see what I'm going to do about a cutter for cutting down through here, because I got to cut down to 800 thousandths down, so I got to cut down about where my finger is. So I'm going to hit this fin here pretty quickly, so I think I'm going to see if I can use a different cutter than I normally use. So I'm going to play with that a little bit and we'll get back to it.